Now in the Vision 4, it is just this one lesson because I'm just going to be explaining what fundamental analysis is. Like I said before, I'm not a fundamental trader, so I don't take, I don't take the whole day trying to look at every single news event or whatever the case might be. Um, I mean, even in the paid course, uh, there is more lessons on fundamentals, but in the paid course, I will go through sort of fundamental tips that you can follow, um, what sort of articles that you need to look at, what type of resources we use to look at articles, what type of resource or website that we use to look at reports, announcements, and then what announcements and what reports are more important than the other, etc. So in the paid one, I look into that, but I don't go into fine detail as I go into technical analysis because, like I said, I'm more of a technical trader. So, I don't, go into detail with fundamentals. So here is what is fundamentals. So fundamental analysis is a different type of analysis from technical analysis. And you don't really look at the charts, okay, or the historical price on the charts, identifying patterns on the charts, looking at trends to predict future price movement on the charts, okay. That's all done on technicals. Fundamentals is, like I said, looking at news events, news announcements. You look at the movement of price by viewing certain things like your economic, social, and political forces that would focus on the economical side of a country. So obviously, the economical side of a country will boost or, it'll increase or decrease that country's currency. And we're in the business of trading currency. So obviously it will have an effect on our trades. So fundamentals is important. Don't get me. So basically, in layman terms, if a country is in good shape, right, more foreign business and investors will invest in that country. So it will boost that country, increasing the value of that currency, that country's currency. And then vice versa, if the country was in bad shape, investors and foreign business will pull out of that country, right, making that country's currency's value bad. Right, so that's basically fundamentals. Like I said, we don't go into much detail, but you need to know the certain sort of fundamentals and when are they coming out and will it have an effect on the currency pairs you're trading. So that is what fundamental basically is in a nutshell. So just a quick example, these are some of the upcoming news events or news announcements for the week. So you need to identify what is important, what is not, and then can certain ones affect affect your trading. I mean, like for example, Friday is NFP. Okay, if you don't know what NFP is, non-farm payroll. It's one of the biggest sort of news events out there for American dollar. So American dollar is going to be very volatile on Friday at 3:30. So you need to know a bit about that. So yeah, it's very important to know what is the upcoming news events, etc. But I do go through, this is the very own sort of one of the sort of resources I use to identify news announcements and events is Forex Factory. But I show more sort of resources and I show you exactly how to operate it in the other course. So this is what fundamentals are.